Hello everybody, I'm Enors and you're not, and before the video starts, I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I was gone for 3 months, but I'm back. Let's just say that a bunch of personal stuff happened while I was gone, and it's been a very eventful 3 months, and I don't really want to talk about it, so just want to say that Enors is back. Also, follow me on my Instagram. I have an Instagram now, and I've also been uploading on my community page, so, you know, you can go check that out too, and yeah, Enors is back. Alright, bye. Hello everybody, I'm Enors and you're not, and today I'm going to show you how I made this toad animation in none other than TOONSQUID, and how you can do the same with the exact same tools that I used. Now without further ado, let's get on to the first step in any animation project. Yeah, that's right, we're talking about character design, baby. So what I believe to be the first step in any animation project you'd ever start would be the design of the things you put in that animation. In this case, the little toad that I made here.
Why?
Now in this toad's character design, you can see that I utilized a lot of shape language, especially in the main part of the body, with it just being a square with rounded edges. I was basically going for something cute but also easy to animate, but it's also something that resembled a toad, which actually took a little while for me to become happy with, but as you can see here, eventually I figured out what kind of style I wanted, and I kind of stuck to that. After I found the design that I liked, or at least was the most pleased with, I made a few more poses so that I could get a better understanding of what the toad actually looked like so that I could animate it easier later. I was originally just going to call this toad Glamorous Toad and not actually give her a name, but after further consideration, I've decided that you guys should go down there and give her a name in the comments. And while you're at it, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get more videos like this. Anyways, after I was done with the sketching stage, I went on to the line art and coloring stage. Now you could argue that this is probably the most important part of an animation project, as you're basically determining whether your audience will like your character or not based off the colors that you give it. But to me, I think the most important thing is making the character look good in my eyes, so I just went based off of my personal preference, and didn't really care about the audience at all, which is probably something you shouldn't really do when it comes to a full-scale project, but when it comes to yourself, I think this is a fair game. Now, you don't have to do this step when it comes to concept art, since in the actual finished animation, I never actually shaded her, but in this concept art, I also shaded my toad just because I wanted to see what she would look like if she was shaded. And here's the final toad! I also made some other concept sketches just to get a better feel for her, but after you're done playing around with your character, it's time for the next step. Now unfortunately, I don't have the time-lapse for this part of the animation because Apple sucks and they didn't tell me that I was running out of storage before I hit screen record, and all of my footage was lost. So you're just gonna have to deal with this short little time-lapse that I put here. But I do have some footage of the background, which I'll show you in a second. One cool little thing about this animation is that I actually animated the lily pad, which you don't have to do, but if you want animated props, then you're gonna have to sketch out animated props, and that's exactly what I did here. And after I went on with the sketch, I decided to do line art, and even though I usually use my finger for line art, I decided to be a little different this time and actually use an appropriate brush to make it look more traditional. And just like that, we're back into the time lapses. But you guys already really know how this goes because of all the other time-lapse videos I've made of drawing backgrounds, so I won't bore you with any details. What I will say, however, is that this drawing took me 3 hours to do, and I guess that's just what it takes to make an animation like this, but like, oh my gosh, this took me so long. So, if you appreciate the content that I make, please subscribe. It would mean so much more than what you think it would mean to me. Wow, this background is taking quite a while, huh? All this for a 1-second clip. Honestly, it's my fault for putting so much effort into this. I mean, just look at all those leaves I put in there. Yeah, sure, it looks nice, but like, if I ever do something like this again, I will never be drawing that many leaves. And this is where the footage starts to break a little bit. So basically, this is the point where Apple's like, oh hey, by the way, you don't have that much storage, and I lost a lot of my footage. So this is kind of the last thing that I ever recorded. Which is fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. Just like in this clip where, oh, this is the clip where TOONSQUID crashed on me, and I lost all of my bush texture. Remember to always save your progress, kids. Always. Anyway, with that out of the way, we can finally move on to combining the animation and the background together. That's a very long title. But before that, here's the finished background. No animated ripples because Apple storage stuff, yeah. And with everything put together, now we're finished. Wait a second. Something's off. There we go. That's what we needed. And there's my finished Toad animation. All in all, this took me 4 days, and if you want to see more stuff like this, then please subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching, and bye! Hey, so like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm sorry that I was gone for so long, but I'm back and I have something really big planned, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'll try to be posting a little more frequently, you know, not like 3 months off or anything like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my channel, and subscribe, please.
Also, I'm 15 now.